So unfortunately, the reality is it isn't. So South Africa has a culture of underinsurance, where there's a high proportion of people who aren't insuring their assets. 65% of cars on our road are not insured. A high percentage of homes are either not insured or underinsured. And we see that coming through the data sort of time and time again. What we've also seen over the last 10 years or so, there's been a significant growth in the middle class in South Africa, with people acquiring more assets, more vehicles on the road, and more houses being built. But we're not seeing insurance growth or premium income growth keeping pace with that. So we're definitely seeing that there's quite a significant lag in real premium growth, so ignoring inflation, compared to asset growth. A high level estimate, and we looked at just over the last 4 years what we think insurance premiums could have grown by had new assets that were acquired being insured or covered by the insurance net, compared to what insurance premiums did grow at, and we estimated about a 5 billion rand gap cumulatively over that 4-year period. And that's a gap that obviously continues in perpetuity until we are able as an industry to attract new owners of vehicles, new owners of houses, and people that are moving up in terms of social levels, income levels, to take out insurance and see it as something that they want to have. I think there are many people that have never bought insurance, so whether it's home insurance, vehicle insurance or life insurance, they've just never bought it. They haven't been brought up in a family maybe that ever had insurance, and it's just not seen as something that is worth spending money on. You'd rather spend money on something else where you get immediate benefit than insurance where you may never see benefit. I think to some extent insurance, people refer to insurance as a grudge spend. I don't like referring to it as a grudge spend because I believe, people should want to have insurance. There should be benefits. Insurance should be a happy experience. You should want to take it out. And it's something that we believe quite strongly in, is creating real positive aspects to insurance where it does truly change people's lives, and it's not just about something for the rainy day. So firstly, I'll start off on the end part, is that we believe we are competitive compared to other insurance products out there. We've never been a price play. We're not trying to be the cheapest product, because cheap generally means lower benefits. Insurance does vary by benefit levels, and premiums are normally commensurate with that. So the cheaper the premium, typically the lower the benefits, and unfortunately not everyone understands what benefits are sort of encapsulated in insurance policy. But what we're trying to do is really on the back of what we've done in other lines of business over the last 2 decades or so, is create really a shared value insurance product where there's significant differentiation, where clients get value by effectively changing their behaviour. So we're incentivizing people to drive better, we're giving them a significant value back by improving the way they drive, and we're adding to that a number of features that are not typical of an insurance product. Safety features, calling people when they had an accident to find out if they're okay. We care about the individual sort of first and foremost before we worry about the vehicle and the claim that's associated with that. Calling people to find out if someone else is possibly driving their vehicle, which could mean it's been stolen, and we've developed technology and algorithms that are globally unique to do that. There's a lot more that we offer, but benefits on getting people home safely at night using Uber, where we offer up to 40% discount on clients using Uber, making it probably one of the cheapest ways of getting home if you had a few drinks, or 1 or 2 too many. Benefits of using the Gautrain. Active rewards now for driving well. You can effectively get free or cheap parking, a coffee for driving well. Everything that we're trying to do to encourage people to ultimately drive well. And everything that I've mentioned is unique to us. It's different to the rest of the market, and does differentiate us in terms of the value proposition. So we see that whenever we correlate our data, we see that people that generally look after their health, look after their assets as well. So healthy people drive better. We did an interesting stat where we saw that people that are better drivers had less hail claims. And you could say, well, they can't be that good that they can actually drive and avoid the hail, but they're more conscious about putting their car under cover if we send them an SMS warning them about a hail storm pending, or sort of coming a hailstorm. So generally people that are more responsible across every single aspect of their life, and it goes from health to sort of making sure that they're properly covered from a life insurance perspective, to how they invest for their retirement, to the way they drive. It's really sort of right across the board. They pay their bills on time, better from a credit risk perspective, and it really is pretty consistent across all types of insurance business.